What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at some of the best items in Build-A-Boat for Treasure that can make you guys thousands of gold very easily inside of the game. These items I'm going to go over in this video have a bunch of glitches that you can make with them. We're going to be going over the most common ones and the most useful ones, so stay tuned to the very end so you don't miss a thing. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and in this video I went ahead and I added Xander to the fan wall. If you guys doing your name on the fan wall, be sure to like the video and subscribe and comment down below. The keyword is going to be gold. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the first item and all of the glitches you can make with it. Let's get started. Starting off with the one and only hinge block. I mean, this block right here is the key to dozens of gold grinders and glitches inside of the game. This little item right here can make you tens of thousands of gold, if not hundreds of thousands of gold inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure. So let's go over the three most common gold grinders for that, and then we'll hop into the next item. So for one of these gold grinders, I'm going to place down a seat just like this, and I'm also going to make sure anchor block is turned off. So one of the most common ones inside of the game is going to be the cake and hinge grinder right here. So if we place the hinge block right about here and we place a cake on the inside of our avatar, it's going to give us this very easy fly glitch inside of the game, and all we have to do is hold spacebar and we can fly through the stages. Now this is honestly one of the most iconic gold grinders inside of the game, considering how cheap the hinge block is. I mean, you can literally buy this thing for 50 gold right off the bat inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure, and you can get to the end super easily. This is by far one of my most favorite gold grinders, but throughout the video, these gold grinders are going to get better and better, so stay tuned for that as well. But the good thing about using the hinge is that pretty much every single grinder you use the hinge with, it'll give you the maximum amount of gold every single time. For example, the maximum amount of gold that I can get in a game is 237 because I'm inside of the group, so I have the 25% more gold bonus, and on top of that, I also have the double gold game pass. So we're gonna see here if this gives me the maximum amount, which it should, of 237 gold. But as you guys can see right here, the hinge block is super reliable, and I'm gonna show you two more quick gold grinders you can do with the hinge. But right here, we just got one gold block, and we're loading in. Let's see our results. We get 237 gold. As I said, the maximum you can get right there. Another very common one with the hinge is we're going to place down a post like this, and then we're going to grab ourselves a gold block. We're going to do 3 gold blocks. Actually, we're going to do 4 around the edges, and then we're going to grab ourselves the hinge. We're going to face it upwards like this, and we're just going to stand inside of the middle, and then the last step, we're just going to place a glue block just like this. And then all we have to do now is delete the post, press spacebar a couple times, and hold a W, and you guys can see just how smooth this gold grinder actually is. You just float right through the stages. In fact, right now, I'm not even touching my keyboard. Okay, only when I go like left to right. But if you guys get lower, you just press spacebar and it puts you up higher. And this thing is also super reliable. The one thing about this, I don't think this is going to give you the maximum amount of gold, because the maximum amount of gold, you have to spend a certain time through the stages. But let's see right now if this is going to give me 237 gold. I know we for sure got 200, but I'm curious to see if we got the maximum amount. All right, so right here, we just got our gold block right there. Don't mind if I do. And then we're also going to be getting our gold bonus. Let's see what the results are. And 201. So a little bit less, but that one was still very reliable. Now there's one last one. It is just like the cake hinge one, but this one we're going to be using the firework instead. So the firework is actually a free item you can claim from a code inside of Build-A-Boat, if I could ever find it inside of my inventory. So we're going to place a firework right here, and then we're going to do the hinge, delete the seat once again, and now we have the same flying glitch. And this will also give you the maximum amount of gold every single time. But that right there is the hinge block. It can make tons of gold in Build-A-Boat and is a super reliable item. But this next item is also very good and can make you tens of thousands of gold. Let's check it out. And that is going to be the magnet right here. You guys can see the magnet is one of the most and best blocks inside of the game, in my opinion, for grinding gold. I mean, there's countless gold grinders you can actually use it with the magnet. One of the most iconic ones being this. We're going to place a pilot seat, take a post just like this, and then we're going to grab ourselves a titanium rod just like this. We're going to place it right there on the back, and we're also going to be including the hinge inside of this one, so I get kind of count this as a hinge. We're going to face it like that. We're also going to grab the magnet, face it towards the seat like this. We're going to sit inside of the seat. We're going to delete the post, activate the magnet, and watch the magic happen. This one is just a little bit faster than the previous two. This one doesn't give you the maximum amount of gold, but it is still pretty reliable and very easy to control. You can do this on mobile, on PC, and of course, the arcade stage. You cannot make this up. One suggestion I do have is to never grind gold like this inside of a server with the arcade stage. The arcade stage will pretty much break any of your gold grinders like every single time. Another magnet grinder that is super good is this right here. So we're gonna start off with another post like this. We're gonna place ourselves a chair, and then this one we're gonna be placing the magnet on the back side, but facing upwards like this. So it should look something like this. I believe I'm doing this correctly. And then the hinge we're going to be placing right here, and then the last part we're going to take the titanium rod once again. Now you guys are probably wondering why the titanium rod. It all has to do with weight and balancing, but this one right here is also super overpowered. All we're gonna do is delete the post, activate the magnet, and then watch the magic happen. Oh wait, hold on, I think I'm up. I think I definitely messed this up, guys. Yeah, 100%. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna retry this. I'm gonna place the magnet so it's facing right about I want to say there. Okay, I think that's what we had it in the first place. And then we place the hinge block. We place that right about there, maybe. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if that's the correct spot. And then we're gonna place the post right here. Okay, well, we're gonna find out right now. Okay, go like this, delete that. I was building it wrong the entire time. All right, scratch all of that. We're gonna place down the seat, and then we're also going to place down the magnet like this. Okay, now this is where I was messing up. We're gonna place the hinge all the way up there. That way, when the magnet activates, it actually catches onto it, and then the post goes there. Okay, now we're good to go. We're gonna delete that, activate this. So now it's gonna grab that, and we're just gonna start levitating. Now, this one is super easy to control once again. All you have to do is just press W and stop pressing W. I mean, the speed on this one feels way better, and on top of that, I think you're gonna be able to get inside of the 200 gold range. Please don't. Please. Oh my gosh, it did it again. I mean, you guys can see right there, the arcade stage is a no-go. Do not go with the arcade stage when you're trying to grind gold. It will mess everything up. And for the last magnet grinder that I wanted to show you guys, before we get into the next item on the list, we're going to place down ourselves once again another post, and we're going to place 2 blocks like this, and then we're going to grab ourselves a hinge block. We're going to place it right there on the back, and then we're going to grab ourselves another gold block. We're going to place that right about there, and then we're going to grab ourselves a pilot seat. We're going to put it on the front, and then from there we're going to grab ourselves actually, we're going to place the pilot seat a little bit back. So we're going to grab the magnet, flip this to the front as well, like so, and now we're good to go. So we're just going to delete the post, activate the magnet once again, and watch the magic happen. I mean, you can pretty much make any gold grinder a thing with the magnet. You could put a magnet on a boat, it would probably be a gold grinder. I mean, this thing is insane. One of the best gold grinding items inside of the game for sure. And that leads us into the next item on the list. Now, this next item does cost Robux, but it is super broken. This next item I'm going over is the wings. Now, I would include the portal item just because the portal you can make many AFK grinders with. I do want to just include that right now and say this should be like in the top 3 for sure, because the amount of useful things the portal does inside of build-a-boats, I mean, it's crazy. The amount of AFK grinders, normal grinders that involve the portal, it is definitely there, but we're not really focusing on AFK grinders specifically. But yeah, that item is definitely up there, I will say. But as specific items inside of the game, the wings right here are super broken when it comes to making gold. There are a few glitches that I do want to highlight with it that are super good. So we're gonna place down a cake with our wings attached, and then we're going to take the boxing glove. Yes, you guys heard that right, the boxing glove. We're gonna delete the seat like this, and then you're probably wondering how in the world is this gonna make gold. But for some reason, if we spam spacebar here and we press S or hold S on our keyboard, we can fly through the stages at pretty much any speed that we want. If we want to go through super slow, super fast, it really doesn't matter. You can go any speed you want, and that's really why I like this glitch. On top of that, it is super easy to control, but the wings are good for other things inside of build-a-boats other than grinding gold. They're very useful for building as well. I do have to mention that, and this should give us around 200 gold for this item. All right, so we got 201 gold from that right there. We will take that. Wait, what the heck? There's also another one that I do want to show you guys as well. This one is also very easy. All we're gonna do is literally sit on a cake just like this. We're going to attach the wings, and then we're going to grab ourselves just a couple of balloons. So we're gonna take a few balloons here, probably like 3 or so. We're gonna place 1, 2, and then 3 like that. We're going to activate each of these balloons like so. So we're gonna activate that one, and that one. It's just going to give us just a little bit more weight right there to go upwards with. And then we're gonna grab ourselves a thruster. Yes, you guys heard that right. We are placing down a thruster just like that, and then we're gonna delete the chair. Now all we're gonna do is simply activate the thruster, and we're going to click spacebar. And you guys can see, just like this, we are going through the stages at a very, very consistent speed. It's not going to give us the maximum amount of gold. And oh, the spike stage. Forgot to mention, that stage will also mess up your gold grinders as well. Oh my goodness. But I will say, guys, that these 4 items right here, the wings, the portal, the magnet, and the hinge, are very, very good for grinding gold inside a Build-A-Boat for Treasure. I want you guys to comment down below if there's any specific item that I didn't mention in this video that you use to grind gold all the time. Comment it down below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out and goodbye.